فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون.
رضي الله عنه. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
نعم. Name, state and question please.
My name is Tamer Masri from Toronto, Canada.
Tamer Masri from Toronto, Canada. What are your question tonight, Tamer?
My question, I'll give you a little background. My youngest sister is getting engaged. They have something called a khutuba party, engagement party. There's going to be music, and both families will be there, and there's going to be free mixing in a small party room. And I just wanted to know, is this type of party a khutuba party or engagement party in Islam? And the second part is my parents and my sister, they're expecting me to bring my wife and children to this party. Should I go to keep the family ties? Because I know if I don't go, it's going to cause family issues and so on. So if you could answer that, Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah khairan, Brother Tamer from Toronto, Canada. May Allah reward you for your question and what a situation you're in. First of all, I would like to address the issue of marriage proposal, which is known in Arabic to be khutbah. When somebody goes and proposes to a woman, and then in some cultures, they put together a party which they call khutuba party, marriage proposal party. First of all, this is baseless in Islam. This is pure culture, has nothing to do with the religion of Islam. Yes, khutuba exists. But khutuba, the marriage proposal that the husband, the future husband in this case, would go to the guardian of the woman and would ask for her hand, and he would request a duration of time where he would get to know his future wife under certain circumstances, basically not allowing them to be alone, also to be chaperoned, if this is the right word, all the time. Of course, we're not talking about them, one person sitting in between them, but from a distance where they can be given freedom to talk with one another in the presence of that third party. And that is the intention and the purpose behind the marriage proposal, or the duration, is to allow both future husband and wife to get to know one another. That is the purpose behind it. But now, subhanallah, in some cultures, and I am Egyptian myself, and I sense from your name that you're an Egyptian, the things which they do during that function, during that marriage proposal party, is out of line. Like you mentioned, is free mixing. You end up with music, and you end up with actually that man touching the woman and maybe dancing with her, and meanwhile it's not lawful. She's not lawful for him yet, and probably later on they go out together alone. This is not something that is Islamic at all. It's pure culture. Now we come to the second part of your question, which is, should I go or should I not? We have two mafsada here, two fasad, two evils. One evil, you going and exposing yourself and your family, in this case you specifically mentioned your wife, to the fitna of music and free mixing and the corruption of the heart, and simply also without even saying it, but if you go and you're condoning the whole thing, you're basically saying it's okay. If you're a devoted Muslim and if she is a devoted Muslimah, if you go, you end up condoning the fact that it is okay to do this. It is okay to allow two engaged individuals, not yet married, to dance with one another, to be together and touching one another, and allowing music in such fashion, and allowing free mixing. So you're condoning this, beside the fact the impact of this on your hearts. It will affect your heart, certainly. And so this is one mafsada, one evil. There is another evil, which is, if you do not go, then simply your parents may be very upset with you. You may end up having a very bad relationship with your parents. Now, if we have two evils, we go with the lesser of the two. In this case, which one is the lesser evil? In my humble opinion, the relationship with your parents can be be fixed later on in the future. Mended, that's the verb, can be mended. But you going and condoning this, that's my assessment. But you know your parents much better than me. Basically, the Sharia, the religion of Islam in this case, invites us to assess the negative and the positive consequences. If you have two evils, one of them is lesser than the other, then you go with the lesser evil. In this case, in my opinion, based on what you said, the lesser evil in this case is not going and working hard later on to explain to your parents the fact that what you have done is not Islamically correct, sound. And I'm just afraid that if I come out there, I will be part of this. And please forgive me. And maybe the following day, just go and congratulate everybody. And end of story. That's in my humble judgment. Jazakallahu khairan, Brother Tamer. I hope we help.
فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون